Hello, I'm Noel Cronin, and as it's only fitting at this time of year, I come bearing gifts. What are these gifts, you ask? Some of the best television you'll see over the Christmas and New Year period. You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll sing, and may even throw things. Let's dive straight in and start unwrapping, shall we? Cinderella, The Shoe Must Go On, is a truly all-star affair, pretty much unseen since it was first broadcast in 1986. Danny LaRue plays the wicked stepmother, with Cheryl Baker of Bucks Fizz fame as Cinderella, and Roy Kinnear as Baron Hardup. Also in the cast are our good friend Jimmy Cricket, looking very fresh-faced as Buttons. Another dear friend, Brian Murphy, is unrecognisable as one of the Ugly Sisters, alongside Roy Hudd. Look out too for our very own Cellar Club hostess, Caroline Munro. Top talent, great gags and some classic songs. Don't miss Cinderella, The Shoe Must Go On. And the laughter doesn't stop there. The Best of Benny Hill was first shown in 1974 and brings together some of the best skits and sketches by Benny Hill and his team, which includes the multi-talented Patricia Hayes. It's good to be reminded about a fine actor and mimic Benny Hill was, as well as being one of the most popular comics of the era. Can there be a story more heartwarming than that of the Railway Children? This beautiful version from 2000 stars Jenny Agutter, but this time she is playing the mother. Jenny heads up a cast which includes Richard Attenborough and Michael Kitchen. Much of the filming took place on the Bluebell Railway in Sussex. Guaranteed to bring a tear to your eye, The Railway Children is the perfect Christmas entertainment for all the family. The script for The Railway Children was written by Simon Nye, who also wrote the screenplay for another perennial tearjerker, Poana. A young girl is forced to live with her embittered aunt after her father dies. Pollyanna's positive attitude to life is positively infectious. This 2002 version stars Amanda Burton, Kenneth Cranham, Pam Ferris and Tom Bell. And once again, you'll need your tissues. It's time for one of literature's most famous orphans now, with Dickens' Oliver Twist. This 1982 film stars George C. Scott as Fagin. Our late friend Timothy West is perfect as Mr. Bumble. Tim Curry is a scary Bill Sykes, and Cheryl Lungi as adorable Nancy. Young Richard Charles, in his first major role, shines as Oliver. All in all, it's a superb evocation of Victorian London. Charles Dickens was, of course, the author of the greatest Christmas story of them all, A Christmas Carol. It's been filmed many times, but I think there's no argument about which version is the best. Of course, I'm talking about the 1951 film Scrooge, which stars the inimitable Alistair Sims. It's a role Sim was born to play, and he plays it with such relish. I also like the fact that an entirely new character was written for this film for the great Jack Warner. And if you still have a few tissues left in that box, you'll need them for this too. One of the country's best loved shows, Coronation Street, has just celebrated 64 years on our screens. Christmas in the Street, first shown in 1969, takes us back to a gentler time. Jack and Annie Walker reminisce as they prepare for the festivities in the Rover's return and show us flashbacks to bygone years. They include Christmas 1960, when the show was less than a month old, and when poor Enos Sharples spent the holiday in hospital. It's a lovely evocation of a bygone age with some of TV's best loved characters. A Night on Mount Etna sees Australian legend Dame Edna Everage, who else, welcomes Some very famous people around for Christmas 1990. Some might even be bigger megastars than the Dame herself. We're talking Mel Gibson, then at the height of his film career. There's Italian legend Gina Laura Brigida, not to mention Charlton Heston. As you'd expect, a night on Mount Etna is all riotous fun. Music fans will not want to miss documentary film Let's Spend the Night Together. It's 1981 and the world's greatest rock band, the Rolling Stones, is on tour in the USA. Mick and the boys are at their peak of their performing power, as this fascinating film demonstrates. There are plenty of hits for us to enjoy, including Honky Tonk Women and Satisfaction. This is the perfect opportunity both to reminisce and to introduce younger members of the family to the band that every other band wanted to be. Before I leave you, I want to tell you about two superb British films that are coming soon. White Corridors from 1951 paved the way for many hospital set dramas that follow. This gripping film follows staff and patients in a country hospital that stars Googie Withers, James Donald and Petula Clark. It's also something of a love letter to the NHS. The Professionals from 1960 is also a lost classic too. William Lucas is a safecracker newly released from jail and drawn into a gang with big criminal ambitions but little expertise. The film was extremely well received on its release, especially in the US, where it was shown on television rather than in the cinemas. I think we can truly call this a bumper festive season, and this is just a selection. There's plenty more showing on Talking Pictures TV as you celebrate over the next 2 weeks. If you want to know more about what's happening at Talking Pictures TV, why not subscribe to our weekly newsletter, which drops into your mailbox every Sunday. If you'd like to write to me, you can get in touch via email at noel@talkingpicturestv.co.uk. If you prefer to put pen to paper, the address to write to is Talking Pictures TV, P.O. Box 592, Kings Langley, Hertfordshire, WD4 4DB. Have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'll be back to you soon with some more of what's coming up on Talking Pictures TV. But I sincerely hope you have a wonderful and joyous Christmas and keep safe. And thank you for all your support. Merry Christmas.